So Hulu just announced that they doing a Freaknik documentary about all the wild and crazy freaky stuff that they was doing back in the 90s. And it got some of y'all aunties shook. And now it's some professional women that are coming forward that's suing Hulu to try to block it.
Y'all, I don't know. We might be in trouble. Did y'all see Hulu is about to release a documentary about 94 Freaknik?
Uh-oh.
Yes, 1994 Freaknik. Yes, they are about to release a documentary. So, I'm just, now I've been to several Freakniks. 94 was one that I attended. So I'm just praying that Jesus be a fence. I'm praying that Jesus just be a big,
Lord Jesus,
tall privacy fence. That's my prayer. You know, I will say this though. I will say this. Like when they would bring out those video cameras and start recording, I immediately removed myself from the that situation. I never ever was okay with being recorded out there.
She was smart.
So hopefully that worked to my benefit, but you know, you never know.
You never know, baby.
So the only thing I got is if you see your girl in the documentary, hey man, at least I'm fully clothed. At least all my clothes is on. That's all I got. They about to put our business out in the street. Some of us might be on TV. So get your parental controls together. And
damn.
I don't know, y'all.
Boy, y'all was wilding back in the 90s, wasn't y'all? I mean, I was too young to go to Freaknik, but man, I heard some crazy stories about how some of y'all aunties were busting it wide open and doing some ungodly things out there in Atlanta, Georgia. And for all you grandmas that was judging and scrutinizing what the young girls are doing on Instagram today, the new generation is about to see what y'all super freaky grandmas was doing out there in 1994. Now, since then, a lot of people have grown up, got good jobs, good careers, done started families, and don't nobody want they wild and crazy past to come back to haunt them. Nobody ever thought that those old VHS tapes would make it to a Hulu documentary, which is exactly why some very prominent and powerful women are now filing a lawsuit to block it from airing. Allegedly, some of these powerful women that are suing are now judges, CEOs, politicians, and executives. And them shaking them clappers and potentially getting smutted out on camera don't look too good on their resume. So I totally understand why they trying to stop this documentary. But the question is, if they themselves consented to perform on camera, getting freaky on top of cars, can they actually stop the documentary if they voluntarily consented to participate? We're gonna have to see how this plays out. But look, it wasn't just the ladies that was going wild. The guys was out there cutting up too. And this whole debacle was making people wonder, with all that bumping and grinding going on, will this documentary lead to some of these men ending up in a Me Too situation for what they did 30 years later? Look, I don't know, but the legend himself, Uncle Luke, had this to say about everything.
Yo, what up, y'all? Yes, the cat is out of the bag. I am executive producing Freaknik the documentary. Yes.
Boy.
If you find or see your mother on there, it's not my fault.
Oh,
she should not have been shaking her ass on cars in Atlanta at some of my parties. It will be on Hulu. Yes, a national network. So her ass is not going to be missed. You now will find out where you got it from.
Well, cat's out the bag now. It looks like we're gonna have to wait and see how all this plays out when the new Freaknik documentary finally airs. And in the meantime, ain't nobody safe. Straight up.